Hey guys, Bad Science here, and today I rarely talk about myself. Not that many people watch these videos, anyways. I'm gonna hop in and do some quizzes for today, and then hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna talk a bit about myself because, well, I am not many people watch these anyway, so I ain't going in circles. Let's just get right into the quizzes. I've got 4 quizzes today. First up is Pokemon. So, would I survive a real Pokemon attack is the question for this quiz. Okay. What is your age? Okay. 18 to 14 years old. What is your gender? Male. One morning you realize Pokemon have taken over your neighborhood and your house is the only one that is not burning. What do? Panic, run into burning buildings to try and save people, get ready for an onslaught. Run into burning buildings to try and save people, which means I possibly die. Get ready for an onslaught. That's just like... I'll go second one. Try and help others. Panic is not the best option. You realize you have 3 Pokemon, which do you choose to fight the 5 Pokemon wave? Oh. Now, this is going to be horrible. This is going to be horrible because I don't know anything about Pokemon. And at the very top it said, if you don't know anything about Pokemon, go and do a different quiz. But I know, just looking at the names of them, Piplup, I know is a water type. Turtwig is a like a earth type or like branch type of Pokemon, and Chimchar is a fire Pokemon. So the best choice when you fight fire is water. So Piplup. You finally fend off the fire Pokemon, but here come the water Pokemon, and you have 3 different Pokemon this time. Who will you choose? Bulbasaur, that's Earth. Charmander, that's Fire, so definitely not. Mudkip. It's between Bulbasaur and Mudkip. I don't know what's effective against water types. I know Bulbasaur is not a water type. Mudkip might be. So my opinion is going towards Bulbasaur. They misspelled Bulbasaur, but yeah. You finally have a short break before the next wave. What do? Have a quick snack, watch some TV, help the wounded, train with your Pokemon. Have a quick... I'm between 1 and 3 here. Have a quick snack or help the wounded. I'll go help the wounded. I'm a helpful person. Here comes the 3rd wave and the grass Pokemon. Who do you choose? Okay, so grass type, fire types are weak against them. So I know Cyndaquil is the fire type Pokemon. And Chikorita is not a fire type, and I know Totodile is like probably like an earth one, I think. Wow, you have what a battle. You have a small opportunity to train with your Pokemon. Do you take the opportunity? Yes. Oh no. Here comes a level 100 Arceus. Who do you choose to defend you? Level 60 Giratina and Giachi. Level 90 Torterra. Level 50 Reshiram and Zekrom. A5 Ho-Oh. Level 9 Lucia. Ooh. I don't know. See, this is where my weakness comes in. I'm pretty sure Arceus is what type? He's a legendary. I know he's a legendary sun type, I think. think he was. See, but picking 2 level 50s wouldn't be the same as picking a level 100, would it? And 2 level 60s, same again. I'm between Lucia, Ho-Oh, and Torterra. I don't know my Pokemon that well. Like, the other ones I sort of knew because of the naming. Well, Arceus is he flies, right? So, I'm gonna go Lucia. Lugia. You failed to beat Arceus, but here from now is it's captured your mum. What do? Cry? No. Go find Arceus and nicely ask for your mum back. I don't think he would be willing to agree to that. Sneak around Arceus and defeat her. Or, yeah, that one. You use all your Pokemon to use a super powerful attack. Where do you aim for on Arceus? Oh, okay. Legs, floating plates, or heads? Head. No, not the head. Not the head. I'm pretty sure the weak points are the plates. I don't know Pokemon that well. But, like, isn't it like the floating plates, like, his big weak point? If he doesn't have those, he's defenseless. I'm gonna go floating plates. I'm probably gonna have it wrong. All of a sudden, Arceus is extremely weak. What do? Capture it, of course. You got Arceus. You got level 100 Arceus. Capture it. Let's see how I did. You have an 84% chance to survive a Pokemon attack. What questions did I get wrong, though? So I have a very high chance to survive a Pokemon attack. Probably, if I probably chose the get ready for an onslaught choice, I feel like my percentage would probably be even higher. Great job. Chances are you would survive the attack and live to see the next days, so you must have some Pokemon knowledge. Yeah, I do have Pokemon knowledge, but I'm not that I'm mostly guessing. Let's move on to the next quiz. Next one up is Divergent. Will I survive in the world of Divergent? First, what is your faction? If you don't have one, I advise that you go get one. Doesn't affect the answer. Erudite. I'm really good with numbers, which would be very useful to Erudite. Sorry guys, sorry all the other factions I had to portray, because Erudite was the big enemy of them. Now, if an Erudite had a gun pointed at you, or a friend that was a Divergent, what would you do? Kill the Erudite and sacrifice myself to the other Erudite? Watch the friend die? Attack the Erudite, get out of there, friend or no friend with me. Let the Erudite kill me, it's over anyways. Oh, wow. Nah, not the last one. Watch the friend. See, because I chose Erudite, they've got the They've got the bad luck Brian meme here. Takes an aptitude test. Receives factionless as a result. Not even a possible answer. Kill the erudite and sacrifice myself to the other erudite. But I'm in erudite. Oh. See, thing is, 1 and 4, you die. 2 and 3, you don't. See, thing is though, I'm a erudite. Why would a erudite be pointing a gun at me? It's just what happens, isn't it? Attack the erudite, yeah. See, sometimes the best choice is the worst choice. In this case, the best choice is to watch the friend die. Because, like, if I attack the erudite, erudite's after me, even though I was part of the erudite faction. I basically become factionless in that situation. Like, this one has the possibility that the friend dies. This one is the friend dies. I have to go number 3. Shoot. If Tobias Eden is such a powerful name, why did everyone at Dauntless forget who he was? That's a good meme. That's a good meme. If you were ordered to kill innocent people just to kill them, would you do it? No, I'd be the one ordering it. No, I'll kill my officer and fight. No, I'd run away like the wind. Yes, I've got a job. I gotta do a job. Gotta survive. Oh, see, this is the thing. I mean, if with the story of Divergent, I chose Erudite at the start of this quiz, right? I'm in that triangle of Erudite, Dauntless, and Abnegation. And like, because like, Erudite wants to attack Abnegation, they do it through Dauntless. See, first one, that is really dangerous because you are now a target of both of Dauntless and Divergence and Abnegation, practically everyone. This one, you're just a target of Erudite now because you killed a person. This one, you're still a target of Erudite because you ran away from your duty. This one, you do paint a target on your own back. With the fact that you are the one that's doing the thing. You're the one that's killing people. And Tobias and Triss shows up and kills you. If I want to survive, I have to go option number 4. I have just realised I forgot my microphone. I'm not going to bother getting up to get it though. Far out. It's a hard choice. I'm probably going to get hated for this, but I have to go number 4. For the chasm reminds us that there's a fine line between bravery and idiocy. 4 gets drunk by the chasm. If you were surrounded by an enemy with no way out, what would you do? Fight to the death. Kamikaze! Escape. Simple. Smoke bomb my way out. They'll never see it coming. Ninja out. That'd be me. Ninja out. You hate Divergent. Peter, hand me by the knife. Oh, lastly, who's your favourite character? Will not affect answer. Oh, wow. Okay. Ow, wow. That's a lot of choices. Oh. Tris, Tobias, Janine, Uriah, Chris, Christina, Eric, Christina, Peter, Caleb, Marcus, Tori, Will, Lynn. Yeah, Lynn. Once one of the characters from a game that I've played. Edith. Name of a character from a game I haven't played. Zeke, Drew, Edward, Mira. Only because she's like the main character. I like Triss the most because she's just like the main character. I love I always go for the main character if anyone tells me who I like the most. Unless it's Ruby where there's like 8 main characters and you just have to pick one. Then it's not as obvious what I choose, but actually no, it's obvious, so I'd pick Blake in that situation. But Triss. Would I survive? Yes. You will survive this world. Congrats. Now try to stay alive in the real world. Yeah. Best quiz ever. I'm gonna quickly grab my mic. Best quiz ever. You either get yes or no. Yeah. It was pretty obvious what I'd get when I chose to be like. I thought they would have had more thought in it. Just got the microphone now. As we move on to quiz number 3. Hunger Games. Can you survive the Hunger Games? You have volunteered yourself as tribute to the Hunger Games. There's no easy way to win. That's part of what makes the games so intense. Will you survive and take home the prize for your district? Take this quiz to find out. So I have to choose my district first. How old are you? Okay. 18 to 25. Next. What's the most important survival tool for a novice in a jungle scenario? Fire starter, water filter, machete. Machete. Or compass. Ooh. See, people would say fire. I'm not going to say fire starter, water filter, or compass. I'm saying machete because you could use the machete to make the other things in the wild. Oh, come on. What is your hobby? Computer games. Reading, watching TV, movies, archery, socializing, origami, self-defense, martial arts, e.g. examples, karate, kickboxing, and aikido. Fun thing for you guys to know, I'm actually really interested in kickboxing, mainly because of Ruby. Yang in particular, because her fighting style is kickboxing. I'm pretty sure. I think it's kickboxing. Unless it's something else I don't know. I just say it's kickboxing because that's what I know. But if you see my channel, you know it's computer games. What is your day job / responsibility? Military or law enforcement, student, hunter, healthcare, medical field, all others, bread maker, baker. What does it mean by all others? Because I don't have anything in the other ones. I have to go this one. How would you rate your physical condition? I'm a bit... My body is a mean fighting machine. I exercise regularly. I am not in top shape, but fit enough. Exercise, none of my vocabulary. Well, I am a bit chubby around the middle. I'm a chubby around the git zone. But not really the arms, surprisingly. Must be all the Beat Saber that I do. All the Beat Saber fun that I have. Anyways, third one for me. Do you have any experience in these weaponry? Bow and arrow, spear, sword, axe. I am an expert in at least one of these weapons. I think I can manage to swing an axe around. With my positive energy, I can learn to shoot an arrow in no time. Nope, not at all. My two favourite type of weapons are sniper rifles and bow and arrows. Sniper rifle because Ruby, once again, Ruby Rose and her giant sniper scythe. But bow and arrow because mostly of Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider is why I love the bow and arrow. I feel like it's bow and arrow is like the easiest weapon, but I don't know how to do it. So probably I've definitely got a positive attitude. I'm like an axe. Axe is actually a pretty good weapon to have, because you can be like I haven't really shown my my skill set with like just regular items. I can like spin things around in my hand super easily and like flip objects and just be like just keep catching it, like whoop, whoop, just keep it up for like 10 minutes straight. So probably I feel like I would be good with an axe. So either 2 or 3. I'm gonna go 3 though, because bow and arrow is more effective long range weapon in the long run. Because axe, you gotta get right up close and personal with the person. Can you climb if you need to? Are you kidding? I'm afraid of heights. I have no fear of heights and I am well balanced. Oh yeah, I'm like a spider monkey. Yeah, if you're talking stairs or ladders. So, again, in the last quiz I said my only fear was needles, so I'm not afraid of heights, so first one's out. Last one would be out, because I have no fear of heights and I am well balanced. No. I think I have to go for... And the spider monkey thing is, I think, a reference to Twilight. That's where I know it from. Oh, that gave me an idea for another quiz I could do. Yeah. How diplomatic are you? I can work well in the United Nations with... I can work in the United Nations with little difficulty. I can usually talk myself out of trouble. I can always try. Diplomacy is not my cup of tea. Brute force is. I'm not a brute force person. I'm a strategic battler. I can always try. How well can you camouflage yourself? Oh, what a beautiful picture right there. Peter just covered in all that. I can't camouflage to save my life. I've always excelled in hide and seek since childhood. I can camouflage myself better than army sniper. I've never tried camouflaging, but this is something I can try. I can't camouflage to save my life. Like, it's funny how it brings up hide and seek since childhood. There's one game on Roblox called hide and seek, and I am really good. I some reason I'm just good at avoiding people in that game. But I can't camouflage to save my life in the real world. Now to the action. You are standing on your platform. The Cornetopia stands before you, glittering in the sunlight. These Hunger Games are located in the valley between two tall mountains, which look impossible to climb. You are standing in the center of a large field with woods close by. You find a small tent right at the edge of the Cornetopia. What a find! Close to it, you spy a short sword. Suddenly the gong sounds. What do you do? Ooh, okay. Snatch the sword and kill anyone in reach. That's what they want. That's the idea of the Cornetopia, is to track people into it and make everyone just go right for it. So yeah, first one's out because that's like an insta-death situation basically. You run to the center of the Cornetopia and mix it up. You aren't afraid. You aren't afraid. Grab the tent and the sword, then sprint through the valley. See, just going for an item is really not the best idea. You can do a lot of things with even if you have nothing. You just have a rock and a stick. You can sharpen that stick with the rock. You got a spear. So yeah, run into the woods without even approaching the Cornetopia. That's the best option. Somehow you find yourself in the forest at the end of the valley. You need water and food. However, 7 miles back, you saw a river. 2 small tents were pitched there. What do you do? Keep plunging into the woods and hope to find a stream or the lake. Turn around and attempt to kill whoever is in those tents. Beg for your supporters to give you water. Follow animals who will hopefully know where they can find water. Yeah, but sometimes you can be led to stagnant water and you don't want to be drinking stagnant water. Follow animals who will hopefully know where they can find water. Animals do know their way to water, but that could just lead you right back to the tents. Turn around and attempt to kill whoever is in those tents. In this game, nah. See, if I were to choose that, most likely I would try to go for, if they were asleep, I would go for it. Beg your supporters to give you water. Nah, I'm not that good at diplomacy, remember? I'm not that good at diplomacy. So, it's either 1 or 4. 4 is the best option, though. It is night time. You have likely found some water. Woohoo! And are safely camped in a tree. You hear the sound of walking beneath your tree. You look down. You see both tributes from District 2. One of them sets up camp. The other keep guard. What do you do? Oh, ask them to be your allies. Stay in your tree. Better safe than sorry. Cut and drop a beehive on the tree to them. Climb down silently and kill the one sleeping guard. Then kill the one in the one keeping guard. Then kill the one in the tent. See, it depends. It depends on where they're located compared to you. If they're, let's say they're right beneath me, then that one would be a good choice. Yeah, you get the stealth kill on the first one, then you get the stealth kill in the tent. Because they've fallen asleep. So, you get a stealth kill on the first one, you got the other one to kill easily as well. Stay in your tree, better safe than sorry. I'm gonna take the risk with number 4. I'm gonna kill them silently. Stealth kill. We did say back in the diversion quiz that I'd be a ninja and take the smoke bomb route. You wake up the next morning, feel refreshed. However, your stomach growls ominously. What do? Head back to the Cornutopia and hope to find some better hunting gear and or food. Go hunting. Improvise a fishing hook and try to fish in a nearby river. Search for other attributes, kill them, and take their supplies. Ooh. Hunting or fishing? I'm not one for fishing. I'm gonna go hunting. Congrats, you managed to survive for several days. It is now down to you and one other tribute, the girl from District 4. You have been herded back to the Cornutopia. By this point, you have attained a throwing knife, a small bow, and your trusty sword. You approach the field in the early morning. You know you can't outfight the girl from District 4. What do? You set up camp near the Cornutopia, create a fake fire, wait for the girl to come and check it out. Sit in the forest and wait for her to come. Camouflage yourself at a strategic spot and take her out with your bow when the chance comes. Ooh. See, fake fire, that would be a really smart option. Because then you can actually be like, I got you. So like, stealth kill style. Sit in the forest and wait for her to come. See, that's what she would think as well. Camouflage yourself at a strategic spot and take her out with your bow when the chance comes. See, you do 2 and 4 together. You get the chance to take them out. You do 2 and then 4. I'm gonna do 2 though. She's here. You see her running across the field, charging you like a ballistic missile. It's crunch time. You only have 1 arrow-free bow. What do? Wait for her to get close and then shoot her? No. Wait, you don't know what type of weapons she has. Retreat into the forest and hide in a tree to observe. Take a shot at her with your bow, then attack her hand to hand. Drop your bow and charge. No, yes. You don't know what weapons she has. Oh. No emails. Can you survive the Hunger Games? I have a 97% chance of surviving the Hunger Games. Woohoo! Man, that is a really high chance. That is like, man. That is a really high chance of surviving. It's definitely better than just getting yes. Time for the last quiz. And this time it's just horror movies in general. You're going to house sit for the weekend. What other than your clothes did you pack? What clothes? A flashlight in case the power goes out or I have to go outside. An extra pair of shoes just in case I have to run. A small pepper spray and brass knuckles. See, flashlight? Ooh, flashlight in case the power goes out or I have to go outside. See, you can use the flashlight as a defensive weapon as well. But I feel like the pepper spray and the brass knuckles would be a good option. But then you don't have the flashlight to know if anyone comes. See, again, 2 and 4 together would be a good option. But you can only choose one. And with this one, you can just go ham on your attacker. But then if you attack the wrong person, you'll murder yourself, aren't you? I'm gonna go 2. Do you get gas at the cheap, creepy gas station, or go to the more expensive, safer one? I don't need to get gas. My tank is full enough, probably. The cheap but creepy one, and I'll go inside to pay instead of using my card at the pump. The cheap and creepy one, but I would pay at the pump and not go inside. I don't want to risk it. I'm going to the safe one. See, nah. If you're really smart, you have your full you have an extra fuel tank ready to go. But if I had to choose, it's either the 3 or 4. If it's cheap and creepy one, or the more expensive and safe one. Oh, far out. I'm gonna risk it that little bit. Because, like, what are the odds that I'm just gonna be a target just because I got spotted? An emergency alert played on your phone in the middle of your drive. Why didn't you hear it? Go indoors immediately. Remain inside. Do not drive. Call 911 for emergencies only. Because I just heard the same alert on the radio station, so I silenced my phone when I heard it. I don't use my phone while I'm driving, so it was turned off and in the back seat with my things. What do you mean I didn't? What do you mean didn't hear it? I did, and I looked at it. My music was up too loud, and I was driving. I was dancing while I drove, so I didn't even see the screen light up. Number 4 would so be me, but not the choice I would take. See, you're in the middle of a drive. You're not gonna have a safe time anyway. So 1 or 3 are like the best options. 3, you're not supposed to be looking at your phone anyway, so I'm gonna go 1. How many times do you think you saw something on the side of the road? Maybe a couple, but I didn't slow down to look close at them or anything, so I can't be sure. A few, but I slowed down and I got a better look at them and saw they were just animals. There were things on the side of the road. I didn't even notice them. I was busy messing with the volume. Yeah. A few, I stopped on the side of the road to look for them, but I couldn't find anything. Maybe a couple. Number 1. You saw that one and it was definitely a person. What do you do? Drive faster. I don't want it to be able to follow me or anything. Keep driving at the same speed. I don't want that person to know I saw them or draw any attention to myself. Pull over a little ways up the road so I can get my phone and try to call the police. Smile and wave at them, but take a note of what they look like just in case I need to tell someone about them later. Okay, 4. 4, no. 3, maybe. 2. You do 2 until you're like ages away, and then you do 3. You made it to the house. The cars are going and no one is home, but the lights are on. How do you react? A little concerned. They probably left the lights on for me, so I didn't get lost. I'll head inside immediately. No. Pretty worried. Before I go inside, I should probably look around outside to make sure they're not nearby and injured. That's better. I'll stay in my car and try to call them if I can manage to get any cell service out here. Staple of horror movies is bad cell phone service. I'll just walk through the back door instead of the front to make sure they're not in the backyard. I'm not too worried. See, I'd 3 if there was good service. 2. Once you go inside, you head to the living room. What are you going to do there? Oh, dude, what game are you playing? What the hell? Oh no. Oh, is that a movie? Is that Transformers? I'll do some yoga. I want to stay strong and flexible, and after a long drive, I need to stretch. Yes. I'll relax on the couch and turn the TV onto a comedy or a romantic movie. I'm going to finish that true crime podcast. The victim just got to their destination, and I need to know what happens next. I'm going to stay on the couch with a horror thriller movie on to keep me alert. Hopefully it's not too loud so I can still hear what's going on in the house. Oh, yoga. Yoga is like one thing I really want to do. The TV cuts to static at random. What do you do now? I only had it on for light and background noise anyway, so I'll just turn it off. I'm going to head outside to the satellite dish to figure out if I can figure out how to fix it. I definitely didn't turn it on, so unplug it and keep my phone handy. Oh well, I'll just turn it off and find something else to do. No. 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 I was doing yoga, so I didn't really turn it on. You don't turn on the TV while you're doing yoga. It's called TV yoga. I'm not for that. So, number 3. Where do you sit down to eat? Sit down. I'm going to carry my food around with me and walk around the house. There's a nice table on the back porch, so I'll light a candle and get some fresh air while I eat. In the kitchen with the windows closed. I want the knives nearby to protect me if I need them. Near the front door so I can see if anyone is coming up and I can run away. Not 2. Number 3, if you want to go into close quarters combat with them, maybe. 4. Most horror villains don't run after their targets. They usually walk. Unless you got that one character that one horror character that does run after characters, then that's gonna suck for you. But I'm gonna go 4. Question 10. You try to call to check in, but you don't have service. How do you react? Oh well, I'll just leave it on the table in case I get service later. No point messing with it right now. No. Don't do that. I might need it in case of an emergency. I'll try to walk around and find service in the house for a minute. I'll climb up to the roof and see if holding it up higher helps me get better reception. I'll try going out into the yard to see if I have service there, but it's no big deal if I don't. See, it depends on who you're calling. If you're trying to call 911, all phones can do that without service. So, this question is sort of invalid. I'm gonna have to go 2, because that's like the safest option, staying in the house and still trying to phone. A shadow walked past the window. Why didn't you see it? Oh, I saw it. I'm just not going to acknowledge it or go investigate. I suddenly took note of the direction it went. I was busy checking the locks on all the doors to be looking out the window. I saw it. Unfortunately, it walked by too fast. I can't tell what way it went. Otherwise, I'd go investigate. I was too busy making myself another snack to even be looking anywhere near the window. Oh, I'm gonna go 1. Oh, I saw it. I'm just not gonna go investigate, because that is what dead people do. Man, how many questions are there? Far out. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's 25 questions. Oh no. Far out. I wasn't expecting such a long quiz. You heard a sound by the front door. What do you do? Look out one of the windows, but not go anywhere near the door. Peek through the mouse slot, but be ready to run away. Ask if anyone is there, but stay inside where it's safe. I'll go out the back door and head out to ask the neighbours if it was one of them. Go out the back door. Go out the back door and head to ask the neighbours if it was one of them. No. Yeah. You don't say. Is anyone there? That's like the cliche question. And the cliche way to die. Because you've now alerted the person that you're there. Look out one of the windows. No. Peek through the mouse slot. No. That would suck if you peek through the mouse slot. They were waiting for you to do that. I'm gonna go out the back door. The landline phone starts ringing. What do you do? It's not my house. I'm not going to answer it. I don't need anyone to know who's home. I check the call ID, and if it's someone I recognize, I'll answer. Otherwise, I'm unplugging it. Answer it immediately. It might be someone who can help me handle all this weird stuff going on. I'll answer just long enough to tell them who I am and that I need some help, but I don't have time to talk. See, if it's not my house, I'm not answering. You find instructions on fixing the TV, but it involves going in the basement. Do you do it? Sure, the basement is creepy, but the TV will be fixed, and it's important to know about every part of the house. Yes. Sure, but I'm taking the pepper spray I bought with me just in case. Did I? I didn't bring that. Obviously, I missed the TV. I'll take a flashlight and run down the stairs, so I don't even need to waste time turning the light on. No thanks, that basement is way too creepy for me. I'll stay on the main 2 floors of the house instead. I'm gonna go number 1. You finally get settled into bed, but your phone woke you up. What's your initial reaction? Terrified, but I listen carefully and follow their directions so I and get up so I can get out of there. Sounds like a prank to me. I better get up and go look around and make sure they're not just messing with me. Yikes, I'm not going to risk going out one of the doors. I'm going to try and head out one of the windows. I had a feeling this was going to happen. Luckily, I was barely asleep anyway, so I'm ready to go. Unfortunately, I'm a little tired, but I'll power through. Ooh, okay. I will... If they just said, get out of the house, there's someone else in the house sort of thing, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I'm taking the damn window. Yes. I'm gonna go one again. Before you leave, you need a weapon. What do you take with you? A gun that I found in the closet. I don't know if it has ammo, but I don't want to go out unarmed. Nothing. I'm not going to try to fight back. I have a feeling that would just slow me down, so I skip the weapon. The biggest knife I can find. I know my parents told me not to run with scissors or knives, but I think this is an exception. The only weapon I need is my body. I try to stay in shape, and feel like I can disarm this killer in hand-to-hand combat if it comes to that. Nah, bruh. I am not. I'm quite meaty down here. And I eat a lot of chips and minced meat. I'm not gonna go full ever. Ooh. Biggest knife I can find. Sometimes you don't want to have the biggest knife though, because you just imagine if you accidentally mess up with that. You're gonna have a bigger gash than if you had a smaller knife. Nothing I'm... See, I'd pick a small knife over the big knife. I'm not going to try to fight that. You need the smaller knife option. I have to go 2 because there's no option for the smaller knife. What else do you stop to grab? The extra pair of shoes I packed, I can run with them on, and that's what I need to focus on. Nothing, I don't have time to get anything else. My car keys. If I can make it to my car, maybe I can drive to safety. I'm not even going to the front door. I'm going to try to leave the house another way. See, none of your things say that you have to go to the front door and leave the front door. Seriously. You can grab the car keys, then you run out the back and around. Or you just run out the back and around. Seriously. You gotta take a combination of 3 and 4 here. And that's if I ever decide to drive a car. I'm not one to drive cars ever. And you're probably like, oh, you need to drive a car, bro. I'm like, no. I'm not going to ever drive a car. And it's not because I'm scared. It's more the idea of risk. So, but in this situation, car keys, then the back door, bro. This is probably gonna get me killed, but I have to go that one. Which way do you run once you make it outside? Towards the other houses. It seems more likely that the killer will be coming from town, so I'm going the other way. Why would I run? I'm hoping to look around for my car and hope I can find it. I'm just going to calmly walk around the area on the side of the road and hope that I can see a car driving by so I can hitch a ride back to town. I know the way back there and know there's probably people there. Who knows what's out in the other direction? 2, because, yeah. Where are you going to stop for safety? The first house I see with lights on. I can't run any farther, and they'll at least have a phone I can use to call for help. I'm just going to hide in the backyard and wait for morning. Stop. I'm not going to stop at a random building. I'll stop when I see a car driving by. Whenever I can. A public place would be the best option, but I'll take a house if I have to. Again. But what if I had the car? The car! You just keep going until you can't go anymore with the car. Wait for morning. Stop at a random building. Whenever I can, a public place. No, you don't take the first house. We're in the backyard and hide in the backyard and wait for morning. You found someone, but they're giving you some bad vibes. What do? Stay with them until you're at another house or building you can go into and then ditch them? No. Nothing. They're probably perfectly trustworthy. I'm just feeling paranoid after my long night. No. I'll leave immediately. I don't even have time to make up an excuse for them. I'm just going to take off. Fake a phone call to get out of there and tell them I don't need help anymore. Just take off. How do you make sure they can't find you again? I pulled out my weapon and shot or stabbed them in the leg. They fell down and I had plenty of time to run away. I kept turning to look behind me to make sure they weren't nearby while I ran away. I didn't even think of that. I was just trying to run away. I don't see them anywhere nearby, but I didn't keep an eye on them either. I just snuck away and I'm hoping for the best. That one. You made it to the police station, but it's deserted. What do? How did I get to the police station? Barricade myself in and find a gun somewhere. Someone has to come back eventually and this seems like a safe place to hide. Lock the doors and try to use the radios to contact someone. I'll go outside and turn the lights and sirens on the squad cars that are parked out there. That way people know I'm here. I'm going to get into one of the cars and try to turn it on so I can drive to another safe place. No. One, no. Two, yes. Three, yeah. Four, no. Yeah. Sometimes it's not the best idea just to keep going from one place to another. Although you can actually contact people from a police car really well because radio stations for the police and ambulance and all that are all connected together. So I'll probably either 2 or 4. I'm gonna go 4. You figured out why it's deserted. The killer stopped there already. Only one person is left alive. Do you trust them? Absolutely, but we can't stay here. I tell them we need to get going because the killer could come back. Nope, that's my cue to get out of there. There's a reason they were left alive, probably. Maybe I'm going to sneak around inside and make sure it's just the 2 of us before I decide. Just the 2 of us. No. Sure, they seem trustworthy enough. I'll sit down with them and tell them my whole story right there in the police station. If it's a police officer, yes. If it's a criminal, no. So So probably gonna go free, just to make sure there's no one else. What song is going to play during the credits? Me, Myself and I by G-Eazy and Bebe Rexha. Look What You Made Me Do by Taylor. Look What You Made Me Do. Lucky by Britney Spears. Start and Roll by Marina and the Diamonds. Just because of how funny it would be just to have that as the credits. Look What You Made Me Do is the choice I'll go with. Oh my god. At this point I'm not taking it seriously. Who is your favourite horror movie villain? Michael Myers from Halloween, Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street, Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. Who? Is that like Frankenstein? Michael Myers, Freddy, or Jason? Freddy's a pretty cool character. Yeah, I'm gonna go Freddy. Let's find out if I survive. I made it! I am really good at surviving, apparently. Woo! Time for a celebration of probably years of nightmares because you made it. It was a long and scary night, but the killer is either dead or in police custody and the paramedics are checking you out. Now just hope there is a sequel. Ooh. But I made it! So, going back over the results. 84% chance to survive a Pokemon attack. That's not bad. Yes! To surviving in the world of Divergent. I got a 97% chance of surviving the Hunger Games. Which means I basically made it to the last 2 people. And I made it through horror! I made it through a horror movie! I made it through any horror movie, basically. Unless I make a stupid decision. Or if I end up in the cabin in the woods. Because they change you to make the bad choices. That was fun! Anyway guys, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification. Oh. I don't think I survived the end of this video, apparently. Links to my YouTube page and my Twitter page will be down below, along with a link to a media for you guys to go and check out. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video comes out. I'm the Mad Scientist, out.